Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kirby and there'll be no Curbside Weekly this week. So for new viewers, I normally do a weekly vlog, but I've been off Monday to Wednesday doing some gardening, landscaping stuff. So I'm actually pretty pleased to get back to the cars today. But yeah, you just joined me on my first job. Just a set of pads and discs on this Tiguan, and yeah, we've got quite a busy day, so I'll show you how we get on. Right, that's those brakes done. Nothing really to see there. I thought I'd do a quick, it's not even a time lapse, just a quick short step by step almost. That's it. I'm just tidying up all my tools because when I stopped work last Friday I didn't put anything away, and then I realised how difficult it is working in a mess. So before I head off to the next one, I'm just going to put these few bits away. But I just want to quickly say, if you're a long time viewer, as always, like the video, try and share it with someone, and as always, leave your nice comments in there. If you're a new follower and you've maybe watched one or two of my videos, you're obviously coming back, hit the subscribe button, do the same. That'd be very much appreciated. Right, we'll see you on the next one. Right, next up we've got our little job that we done a AdBlue tank and injector on about a month ago. The owner messaged me last night, sent me a video, and it wasn't starting, and I said, oh, that looks like a flat battery. But he'd just driven to, I don't know, he'd driven miles and the van's in constant use, and I replaced this battery maybe about 6 months ago. So I said it can't be the battery, gets plenty of use. Sounds like it could be an alternator, but it started. I asked if there was any warning lights on the dash, battery warning light, nothing like that. And then he broke down on the way home, so he got the AA out, or RAC. They've diagnosed a faulty alternator, so I'm just going to confirm that, and then we'll get to changing that, which is just down there. I'm hoping these pipes come out. It still looks a little bit tight for space, so I think possibly this intake pipe might have to come off, and then we'll have a lot more space just to pull it up out there, I reckon. There we go. Right, just to get started, I've got some sockets and some bits out. First things first, disconnect the battery, leave that down there. Right, like I said, I'm going to get these hoses off. I think I'm going to get this little inlet off. We've got a new belt to go on as well, so we've got to take this tensioner off anyway because there's a bolt down there, and then we'll see what we have to do from underneath, if anything. Right, so a good little tip, if you are fitting any parts, have a look at the new one first. So the bolt through there, and there's a bolt through there, and then obviously we've got the connections for the plug on there, so you know where relatively bolts are. So I'll show you now. Right, hopefully you can see with the sun glaring away. We've got a couple of Jubilee clips down here. Put this out of the way. I've had to whip out the Milwaukee fan. That sun is just beating down. So I'll try and film as much as I can with this noise. So I'm going to take these two pipes off and then I'll show you maybe step by step as I've taken things off. Right, so those pipes are off. You've got these 3 bolts here that hold this bracket on. I've disconnected this plug, taken away this little plastic clip, and then hopefully that should come off. Right, next down here, you've got 2 bolts that hold here and here. They've already taken them out, so that is loose now. That is that little pipe out. This goes off to the intercooler into the throttle body. So now you can see we've got loads more space, and this bracket wasn't coming out because it was just held on with this little clip here. So once that's out of the way, you can get that out of the way. Take this 13mm nut off for the alternator. Right, next off we've got to get this belt off and this tensioner. So I've got the spanner on there. Just gonna untension that. I've currently got it in my mouth, the camera, just to flip that over. And then we can get to these bolts now. That tensioner is all the way back. There is a little tool I've seen that you can get on and it goes sideways. I should have used that, but because you've got this bolt here is in the way of this tensioner, so I'd have to pull that back and undo it, which isn't a problem, I guess. I will try that. Right, that is the tensioner out, belt off, everything out here. We've got 1 bolt here. Hopefully, let me get a bit of shade. And then there's 1 bolt down the bottom, and we'll wiggle it out, and hopefully it clears the aircon pipes. Right, with those bolts out, it should come out now. Should have put the wiring the other side. There we go. Right, so these alternators come with these little sleeves. So let's just set you down. So these little sleeves, you put the bolt in there, and then they're meant to bolt into there. Now these little sleeves go into the casting just down here. The problem was this bottom was so seized in there, it did take a bit of a fight to get it out, but it's back in now. So I'm going to take this one off and put it in this one, and then throw it all back together. You can see probably the sweat on my head, and there we go, everything back together. Got the new alternator on there, new drive belt. All we need to do now is test it. Well, as you can see by the reading on the multimeter, this alternator is no good. I joked at the beginning, Prince of Darkness, Lucas. Now we've got the old Lucas Prince of Darkness going on. And the thing is, I had 2 options from my supplier. So we had a Lucas or a Starline. Definitely not going to fit a Starline anymore because they are absolutely dreadful. Thinking, yep, Lucas will be alright, should work. But no. So now this customer is without a van. I've got to come back tomorrow probably, where I've already got other stuff on. It's not good, really not good. So last up to finish the day, we're back from this Audi TT that you would have seen last week, where I done or if you're new to the channel, you wouldn't have seen it, but if you go back to last week's Curbside Weekly, I fitted a new clutch pedal. It was a clutch pedal, yeah, clutch pedal. So he's got a couple of nice Audis here, all 180 BAM engines. So yeah, we've got a thermostat, 4 coil packs, 4 spark plugs, and we was meant to be doing a mass airflow sensor, but yeah, so I normally get my bits from Euro Car Parts. They couldn't get hold of this mass airflow sensor, so I rang GSF. They said yeah, that'll be in in the morning. Right, anyway, morning comes, not here. Oh yeah, that'll be in by 1:30. 1:30 comes, nope, it's not here. So I've just tried to ring him again, and oh, it's still in transit, it looks like it. I was like, right, where is it then? When's it going to be here? I don't know. Alright, well, could you find out? Well, not really. Well, that's helpful, isn't it? It's got a customer with his car needs doing. There's just... I don't know. Right, so I've got all that off, and his bloody dipstick has just perished. As I was saying, the thermostat is just in here, in this little housing, off this pipe here. And I know you are meant to pull the alternator forward just to get to that bottom bolt down there. But I'm wondering if a little wobbly socket might get on there. We'll see. Disconnect the battery first just to make sure I'm not touching anything. And there we go. Access without pulling the alternator forward. So we've got the little plastic piece there, the housing, and yeah, we've got access to it now. Right, that's the thermostat done. So we've just got to get these coil packs out. Looks like there's been some sort of little mouse or rodent probably at some point in there. Broken clip, but it's not a problem. Someone's put a cable tie around there. We've just got to get this little unit off here. Right, so got all those coil packs exposed now. And we're just going to give all of that a little bit of a hoover out. Definitely the weather has changed a bit, and I'm pretty sure I can hear thunder in the distance somewhere, so I might get a little shower. Anyway, let's crack on, get these out. That one's missing a clip as well. Oh, I can just feel a bit of rain. Oh dear. Come on, baby. Oh, that is solid. One. Let's get them spark plugs. Oh, I can feel rain. Please don't rain. Let me get home before it starts raining. And if you're wondering why I'm looking like such a yob with these dirty hands, is because I've run out of gloves and I forgot I didn't have any more on the van, because I did order a crate of gloves. Now a crate is 10 boxes of gloves, and each box contains 100 gloves. But when I ordered, I'm normally a large, and I ordered them, they were extra large. so I had to send them back, and I've just been getting these thin crappy gloves, waiting for my order to come back, and they haven't come back yet, so that's why I look a mess. Right, just everything back together. Just got to come back and fit this MAF, and it's just started to rain. The thunder is definitely getting closer, but I will be back tomorrow just to finish this off, because I've got to road test it as well for noise. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed today. See what I get up to, the ups and the downs, the things that we come across being mobile or just any garage at all. You know, these things happen. I would say it's not anyone's particular fault, but Lucas, the old Prince of Darkness. Maybe I should be getting my alternators from elsewhere if this has happened a few times now. Try a completely different brand. If there's another brand that you guys have used and don't get any problems with. Did you hear that? That's definitely getting closer. But anyway, yeah, if you've liked it, comment, like and subscribe, share it with your friends, and we will see you on the next one.